Imagine a beloved filmmaker like Rian Johnson, who has kept you glued to the screen with clever twists and turns for years, suddenly hinting at a thrilling new path, far from the familiar whodunits. This isn't just a change of pace. It's a bold leap into uncharted territory that could redefine his creative genius. But here's where it gets controversial. Is stepping away from a winning formula a smart move? Or does it risk alienating fans hungry for more? Dive in as we unpack the details and explore what this means for filmmakers and audiences alike. For the past 6 years, Rian Johnson has immersed himself in the world of Detective Benoit Blanc, crafting intricate mysteries through the Knives Out series, including the original film Glass Onion and now Wake Up Dead Man. Yet his upcoming project promises to be a stark departure, signaling a creative reset that many directors dream of. Johnson has openly shared his plans to take a break from the franchise, as noted in a recent interview linked here, https://Rian Johnson taking Knives Out break. I'm writing right now, but it's not one of these Knives Out films, he explained. It's just something completely different, an original thing. I actually feel very energized after making this one Wake Up Dead Man, but this is 3 in a row. It's probably healthy to see other people. And this is the part most people miss, the subtle wisdom in knowing when to pivot. For beginners in filmmaking, this highlights the importance of balance. Even successful creators need fresh air to avoid burnout and stagnation. Johnson elaborated further in a chat with Empire magazine, https://empireonline.com/movie/Rian Johnson next film, 70s paranoid thriller/sci-fi exclusive, revealing more about his next venture. The most exciting thing right now is this idea I have in my head for the next thing I'm gonna make, and I think ultimately that's all you can do, is just kind of follow your nose, he shared. If I had to define it genre-wise, I'd say it harkens back to the 70s paranoid thrillers. It's got a light sci-fi element to it. Intrigued? Let me break that down for you. Paranoid thrillers from the 1970s, like films such as The Parallax View or The Conversation, often explore themes of conspiracy, surveillance, and hidden truths in a world where trust is scarce. Pairing that with a dash of sci-fi adds layers of futuristic intrigue, perhaps touching on dystopian societies or mind-bending technologies. It's a style that could appeal to fans of Alfred Hitchcock's psychological tension, but with a modern, speculative twist. Johnson isn't a stranger to sci-fi elements. He's previously woven them into stories with Looper, a time travel saga about a hitman, and Star Wars: The Last Jedi, which brought fresh narratives to the epic space opera. Speaking of Star Wars, Johnson still harbors hopes of revisiting the franchise. That cog will be turning the rest of my life. I love Star Wars, he admitted, and if someday it makes sense to come back to it for both of us, it would be the most wonderful thing in the world. This ties back to an earlier announcement before The Last Jedi's release. Johnson was slated to write and direct a new trilogy, separate from the main Skywalker saga. But as time went on, the project fizzled out. Johnson later confessed https://www.joblo.com/Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy very conceptual, that nothing really happened with the trilogy. It remained purely in the conceptual stage. Here's a controversial angle. Was this a missed opportunity for Star Wars to evolve? Or was it a blessing in disguise, allowing Johnson to focus on original stories? Fans are divided, with some arguing the franchise needs bold voices like his, while others wonder if his polarizing Last Jedi changes made executives wary. What do you think? Should studios take more risks with creators or play it safe? Meanwhile, don't overlook the present. Wake Up Dead Man, the latest Knives Out sequel, is set to drop on Netflix on December 12th. Our reviewer, Chris Bumbray, had high praise in his assessment, https://www.joblo.com/wakeupdeadman. It's another wildly entertaining entry in Johnson's Benoit Blanc mystery series, and Josh O'Connor might be the most compelling central character we've followed thus far. It will no doubt please fans of the series and would certainly benefit from a robust theatrical run, as these are the kinds of films that are especially fun to watch with an audience. For those new to the series, these are ensemble mysteries filled with red herrings and social commentary, making them ideal for group viewings where you can debate theories. As the news editor here, I bring a passion for storytelling that's shaped by classics like Alien, The Assassination of Jesse James by the Coward Robert Ford, Braveheart, The Bridge on the River Kwai, City of God, Cloud Atlas, Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Edge, The Fifth Element, Galaxy Quest, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Godfather Parts 1-2, Goodfellas, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Gladiator, Lawrence of Arabia, The Lord of the Rings Trilogy, The Magnificent Seven, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Perfume, The Story of a Murderer, The Prestige, Prisoners, Psycho, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Rear Window, The Shining, Sorcerer, The Talented Mr. Ripley, There Will Be Blood, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, and Zodiac. Beyond movies, I enjoy drawing, cooking, and binge-watching films, though I often struggle to list more hobbies without repeating myself. So, what are your thoughts on Rian Johnson's shift away from Knives Out? Do you believe his 70s-inspired paranoid thriller will captivate like his past works? And regarding Star Wars, should he get another shot at the galaxy far, far away, or is it time to let it rest? Share your opinions in the comments. I'd love to hear differing views and spark a lively discussion.